never memorized. Do you remember?
Love is patient.
Love
is kind. Oh, particular one.
Is it 13? 1 Corinthians 13 verse 1, right? Can you just double check? Sekali you say wrong, paiseh.
1 Corinthians 13. It does not envy the boy is not proud. Okay.
No lah.
Got 2 tickets to the game on Sunday. Would you wanna take a chance and come with me? I always thought that we would hang out someday, but I don't wanna bother you unless you're.
When I first saw you, I felt like, look cute. And you look like a decent girl.
When I first saw you, right, I know I hit the jackpot already lah. Because I think you were a lot better in person than your pictures.
But your makeup was quite heavy on that day.
I would say the first impression was quite good lah, and then
Started speaking in very, very fluent English. So I was wondering whether you are local Singaporean or you just migrated from overseas, you see.
that's my Angmo slang, right?
Yes.
You seem very shy, but I guess actually you're not that shy. Like very polite, very well mannered, gentlemanly.
Sit so high until I see ya, confident that you're my weakness. Oh, I'm always overthinking me and you. Never trying to impress you. Heart beats faster when I text you. How I'm always overthinking me and you.
We always make a point to make up when we quarrel or we don't see eye to eye or we have a disagreement. So for that I'm very appreciative. Yes.
So serious are you? I like the fact that I feel that's very important in a relationship, like how you deal with conflict, and I like how you are always very gentle with me and very mindful of my feelings, even when things can get a bit hot sometimes. But you always make it a point to sort of remind me that we are two people that love each other very much, but just have very different point of view. Whenever I ask you for hugs and kisses and for you to hold my hand, you always hold my hand. Hold my hand.
Sit so high till I see ya, confident that you're my weakness. Oh, I'm always overthinking me and you, boy. Never trying to impress.
Like, so what was there like a turning point that made you feel like, oh, actually I don't just like you, I actually love you?
When came to a point that I actually really wanted to look out for you, think of you all the time, and I miss you when you are not there by my side. It's not just for companionship, but I realized that it's much more than that.
Actually, when you said I love you to me, right, I was a bit stunned. I was like, wow, so fast, you love me already.
Precisely. That's why you keep on questioning me. How do you define I love you? What part of me do I love? The feeling that I want to take care of you for the rest of our lives. And that's when I know that, it is love.
I think it was from the moment when I actually said I love you that I began to see our relationship in a more serious light. And then truly I realized that saying I love you, right, was just like an eventuality, because really every single day, the more I hang out with you, the more I spend time with you, the more I realize that actually maybe I loved you all along. So romantic. So, I mean, the Bible verse says that, love is patient, love is kind. And I think that it's a good reminder for us that we need to learn to be patient and kind with each other. Because I think it's quite easy to be too comfortable with another party, and it's very easy to snap when we feel frustrated or when we get impatient. So that in itself actually leads to a lot of problems lah. So I feel that for both of us, to always be patient, to always be kind is very important for a healthy relationship.
Yes. I agree.
Yes.
I say I met a guy and he treats me real nice, which is good for a change. I talk to my friends about you and I think they agree. My exes.
Really? I think I can run it. Both
Okay, squat a bit. Follow the momentum of your body.
Let's go. I learned to go more with my feelings, like putting my feelings as a priority rather than overthinking certain things. Because I think sometimes when you think and you think and you think and you overthink, then it takes away.
Makes your forehead bigger.
Stop it with the forehead getting bigger, okay?
The very first thing that attracted me was your forehead.
No!
Because the way you have a very nice, very clear and big forehead.
Full of brains.
Yes.
It takes away a bit of the magic.
Yeah. So just experience whatever that comes our way and not overthink it. Think it's more magical in that sense.
Talk to my mom about you. She thinks you sound wonderful. I talk to my mom about you and I tell her you are.
10, 20, 30 years down the road, maybe I won't have so many black hair anymore, but what remains is the love that we have, the love that I have for you, and you're always on my mind. Maybe by then we have kids to think about, other worries to think about, but just know that and one day, even if I may not be physically present by your side, just know that I'm always thinking about you. I always love you.
You like that make me cry. Then how am I going to say mine? You make me want to cry already. Thank you for showing me what it means to love deeply, because I think life with you is very different. A lot of people know that I'm generally a very happy person, that I'm very happy to be by myself, very independent, going about doing my own things, and I never really thought that I needed anyone. But when I met you, you allow me to be a better version of myself. I feel that with you I can be vulnerable. I can allow myself to be weak, and I can allow myself to depend on someone else other than myself. I'm just very grateful that God brought us together and that things worked out. Just many different moments and seasons of life that I now know I won't have to go through alone. I hope that even when things around us change, the only thing that will remain a constant is you and me. And we'll always be there for each other and just love each other for the rest of our lives. Now you can give me a hug.
Oh, your yes.
Collapsing is what I'm used to, but we're all in agreement. This is something I should hold on to.